Today is very auspicious day, Lalita Saptami, 7th day of bright fortnight in the month of Bhadra, which is the appearance day of Lalita Devi. Our Gurudev told in Bengal, or other people, they also observe this day, but they worship Durga Devi because she is also named as Lalita. And they are worshipping her on today's day because they want to get a child. So with that motive, but those who have accepted pure devotion to Supreme Lord, they will observe this day as appearance day of Lalita Saki, one of the 8 prominent Sakis of Krishna, means Radharani. Tomorrow we will hear about her appearance day and Tattva. Krishna is Purna Shaktiman, complete possessor of all potencies, and his Purna Shakti is Radharani, complete potency. And in Lila, she is Radharani, and she expanded herself into innumerable gopis to serve Krishna in different moods. So of them, 8 are prominent. They are called Ashtasaki, 8 friends. So one of them is Lalita Saki, and she is prominent. And she is also elder than Radharani. Later we will hear about her qualities. They are all non-different from Radharani. Radharani in different moods serving Krishna. She appeared in Uchagaon, that is village, if near Barshana. We go there with Brajamandal Parikrama. Below there is Dehakunda. There is some pastime there with Radharani and Krishna, we hear. And then there is some hillock, and on the steps you have to go up. There is the place of appearance of Lalita Devi, and there is a temple of Radha Krishna and Lalita Devi also there. We go there and sing her glories, and also other Kartik Brata songs. There are 8 Sakis: Lalita, Vishaka, Champakalata, Chitra, Sudevi, Aranga Devi, Induleka, Tungavidya, prominent. And each of them have one landing stage in Radhakund. On 8 sides of Radhakund, Ghat belong to these 8 different Sakis. And there is also Kunja, means bower. So on the north side of Radhakunda, you will find Lalita Kunja. And each of these Sakis, they also have their assistant maid servants. They are called Manjaris. And under Lalita Saki, there is Rupa Manjari. Under some other, there are other Manjaris. The 6 Goswamis are all Manjaris, and 2 more, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and 1 more, Lokanath Goswami. So they are prominent Manjaris, but in Lalita group, Rupa Manjari is chief of all Manjaris, and we belong to this group, following Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. They are directly serving under Rupa Manjari. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Kamala Manjari, and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is Nayan Moni Manjari. Both are serving directly under Rupa Manjari. That is why in this world also, when they appeared, they also played the pastimes of doing bhajan there. They don't need to do bhajan. They are eternally perfected souls. But for us, As an example, they showed Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur made one cottage there in north side of Radhakunda, and he called it Braja Swananda Sukada Kunja. You will find one is in Godrundvip, that is Swananda Sukada Kunja. His Bhajan Kutir and Samadhi is also there now. But in Vrindavan, in Radhakund, he made Braja Swananda Kunja in this Lalita Kunja, because Lalita Kunja is also called Swananda Sukada Kunja. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur also made pastimes of performing bhajan there. You will find there, maybe I think Pushpa Samadhi or some deities, and the bhajan kutir is there. So Lalita Saki is chief there. And just now, before recording started, we sang this song where Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur identifies himself as unworthy maidservant, Kinkori, of Lalita Saki. And you will find in Gita Mala, also he explains more about his residence in Lalita Kunja and about his name Kamala Manjari. All this is there. Also in Navadip Dham Mahatmya, when Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur enters Samadhi, the transcendental vision, then he sees himself as Kamala Manjari, then Ananga Manjari will take her to Lalita Saki and also to Rupa Manjari, and Rupa Manjari will bless with that bhav and also with service. So that is there. And there is also by Rupa Manjari means Rupa Goswami in this world. He wrote Lalita Ashtaka, 8 verses in glorification of Lalita Devi. I will read that, because Rupa Manjari has direct connection, direct realization of Lalita Devi. So she can describe, actually. Is 303 in the book of Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Shri Lalita Ashtakam by Srila Rupa Goswami. Radha Mukunda Pada Sambhava Gharma Bindu Nirmanchano Pakarani Krita Deha Laksham Utunga Sukhrida Vishesha Vashat Pragalbam Devim Gunai Sulalitam Lalitam Namami. Her body is engaged in wiping away glittering drops of perspiration from the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha Madhava. That is service, one kind of service. In superlative Sohrida Rasa, that is friendly, she always remains independent. I offer pranam unto the bold and fearless Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Lalita means charming. We are singing that song, Kalochito Sulolito. At that time, they are very Sulolito, very charming, Radha Krishna. Raka Sudha Kirana Mandala Kanti Dandi Vaktra Shriyam Chakita Charu Chamuru Netram Radha Prasadhana Vidhana Kala Prasidam Devingulai Sulalitam Lalitam Namami. Her beautiful face mocks the brilliance of the full moon. Her lovely eyes are ever restless, like those of a startled doe. She is renowned for her extraordinary expertise in the art of dressing Srimati Radhika. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Lasyo lasat bhujaga shatru patatra chitra patam shuka bharana kanchuli kanchitangim gorochana ruchi vigarhana gauri manam devim gunai sulalitam lalitam namami. Her silk dress is as beautiful as the wonderfully multicolored feathers of an ecstatically dancing peacock. Her body is nicely adorned with various kinds of jeweled ornaments and bodice. Her golden complexion defeats the luster of Gorochana. Gorochana means a bright yellow pigment used for painting, dyeing, and tilak. Dyeing means you color cloth in that. I offer pranam means respect unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Durte Brajendra Tanaya Tanu Sushtu Vamyam Ma Dakshina Bhava Kalankini Lagavaya Radhe Giram Shrinuhitam Iti Shikshayantim Devim Gunai Sulalitam Lalitam Namami. O Kalankini means unchaste one, means here refers to Radharani. Brajendra Nandan is very cunning, so be firm in your contrariness, Bhamya Bhav. Don't be Dakshina. Dakshina means right wing, Bhamya means left wing. Bhamya, they're always like rebellious, means contrary to Krishna, but Dakshina, they are always submissive. So here Lalita is telling to Radharani, be firm in your contrariness. That is for the satisfaction of Krishna, because love is there inside. Don't give in to gentle submission. Rather, listen to these beneficial words. In this way, she gives instructions. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. She instructs Radharani because she is elder. So she's like protective also, and always is encouraging this Bhamya Bhav, contrariness. Radham abhi vrajapateh kritam atmajena kutam manakapi vilokya vilohitakshim vak bhangibhis tam achirena vilajayantim devim gunai sulalitam lalitam namami. Upon hearing Brajendra Nandan speak even a few crafty words to Srimati Radhika, her eyes become red with fury, and she immediately addresses him with sarcastic words such as, "You are so truthful, simple-hearted, and such a chaste lover," thus embarrassing him. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. We have to understand that such bad qualities in this world, they are bad. But in Krishna Lila, that is transcendental realm, they are absolutely good. They increase the transcendental bliss. Like Krishna is stealing, Krishna is lying, doing many such things, but that is increasing the transcendental rasa. So that is why also Lalita is using these sarcastic words. You are so truthful, because everyone knows that Krishna is lying. And simple-hearted, Krishna is crooked, but that is of different type, crookedness. Vatsalya vrinda vasatim pashupala ragyah sakyanu shikshana kala sugurum sakinam radha balavaraja jivita nirvishesham devim gunai sulalitam lalitam namami. She is the resting place of the Vatsalya rasa of Goparach Nanda's queen, Sri Jashoda Devi. As the instructing guru of all the Sakis, she teaches them the art of friendship, Shiksha Guru, because she is elder. She is the very life of Srimati Radhika and of the younger brother of Baladev, that is Krishna. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Yam kam api vraja kule vrishabhanu jaya prekshya swapaksha padavim anu rudyamanam sadhya stat ishta gatanena kritartayantim devim gunai sulalitam lalitam namami. Upon seeing any young maiden anywhere in Braja and discerning that she is inclined toward Vrishabhanu Nandini, Lalita immediately fulfills all of that maiden's internal desires and makes her life successful. Means she accepts her in her own group to be engaged in the service of Radharani. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Radha Brajendra Suta Sangama Rangacharyam Varyam Vinishchitavatin Akilotsa Vebhyah Tam Gokula Priya Saki Nikuramba Mukhyam Devim Gunaisu Lalitam Lalitam Namami. Her primary engagement is providing pleasure to Srimati Radhika and Brajendra Nandan by arranging their meetings, which she considers to be the best of all festivals. She is the foremost among all Priya Sakis of Gokul. I offer pranam unto Lalita Devi, who is a repository of charming qualities. Nandan Amuni Lalita Guna Lalitani Padyani Yah Patati Nirmala Drishti Rashto Pritya Vikarshati Janam Nija Vrinda Madhye Tam Kirti Dapati Kulojala Kalpavali. One who, with a cheerful and pure heart, recites these 8 verses in praise of Lalita Devi, which are extremely beautiful due to their description of her charming qualities, is affectionately drawn to Srimati Radhika, the brilliant wish-fulfilling creeper of the dynasty of Vrishabhanu Maharaj, and enters her own group of Sakis, who she counts among her very own. Also, you will find similarly in Navadip Dham, in Navadip Bhava Taranga, Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives this blessing that one who will read with faith, he will get the service of Radha Krishna under the guidance of Lalita. Also in Jaiva Dharma he wrote. Why? Because he is from that group. Our Gurudev also told, we belong to the preceptorial channel of Lalita Devi. We belong to that group. In Gaur Lila, she became Swarup Damodar Goswami. Our Guru Parampara is coming. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Swarup Damodar Goswami, then Goswami, Swarupa Goswami, and then coming down. So this blessing is there, and also Gurudev gave importance on that verse of the song which we sang before, Shri Radha Krishna Pada Kamalaman. Siddha Deho Diya Brindavana Maje Sebamrita Koradan Piaya Premata Korimore Shuno Nijo Gunogan. That Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying, that is by example, he's praying, "Oh Radha Krishna, please give me my realized spiritual form, Siddha Deho, eternal form." Means by your blessing, I can get it, means I can realize it, I can attain it. And you give me the service of your lotus feet in Vrindavan. Siddha Deho Diya, Vrindavana Maje, in Vrindavan. Sebamrita Korodan, you give me the nectar of your service. In this world, if someone is a slave or servant of someone, then he's not happy. Master who is enjoying, he's happy. But in transcendental realm, because that is service, that is loving service of Radha Krishna, that is actually highest type of bliss, to be engaged in the service. So Sebamrita Korodan, Piyaya Prem Mata Korimore. You make me drink that prem, love for you. By your grace I can get it. We have told everything is by the grace of Krishna and Radharani. They can give that service. And you make me drink that prem, and in that intoxicated state, because of drinking that transcendental divine love, I will sing your glories. And you will hear it. So our Gurudev explained that actually Radha Krishna are singing their own glories through my mouth, and they are also hearing. Because without their grace you cannot get that service. And they are also hearing. So that is real Harikatha. If there is surrender, submission, and you get that grace, then actual Harikatha can descend and you can speak for their satisfaction. Otherwise not. Only by intellect or by reading books or repeating, if there is no surrender, no service attitude, that will not be Harikatha. Outwardly it may look like Harikatha, but it is not actually non-different from Hari. Real Harikatha is non-different from Hari, and there is certain effect of hearing Harikatha. Like Shukadev Goswami, he was speaking real Harikatha. Parikshit Maharaj, only by hearing Harikatha, he got ultimate goal of life, Krishna Prem, only by hearing real Harikatha. Shravanam Bhakti and Kirtanam Bhakti, it should be Bhakti. Prahlad Maharaj said, you have to be surrendered. I saw on YouTube, I was surprised. In South India, they have some Harikatha competition. You can find. They will speak Bhagavatam, these topics or some other topics, but in competition mood. Who will be better speaker of Harikatha, and he will win. So that target is not satisfaction of Krishna, it is your name and fame. So that is not actual Harikatha. If there is any other target, I want to very nicely speak and with some music and with facial and very fast and with certain tune. Why? to impress others. That is not Harikatha. Outwardly looks like Harikatha, the topic is Krishna, but not actual Harikatha. So this we have to understand, that Sevan Mukhe hi jivada swayameva spurteta. One who is inclined to serve Krishna means he took shelter of bona fide, pure devotee, Guru. He can get that service. Then he can hear Harikatha and he can speak Harikatha and can remember Hari. That is of different type. So today is Lalita Devi's appearance day. I'm remembering that temple there in Barshana, that Ucha Gaon, that village, and bowing down to Lalita Devi and praying for her causeless mercy to kindly forgive if any offense I have committed to her lotus feet, knowingly or unknowingly, and to bestow service of her lotus feet and the lotus feet of Radha Krishna under the guidance of her maidservants, that is Rupa Manjari, and also our Guru Varga, that is Kamala Manjari, Shri Nayan Muni Manjari, and our Parang Gurudev is there, and our Gurudev also is there, directly engaged in their service. So I'm praying for her causeless mercy. Tomorrow is Radhashtami, Divine Appearance Day of Radharani. We will hear about Radha Tattva and also about the pastime of her appearance. So we have to prepare already today. We have to purify our heart by chanting Harinam and praying for her grace and for the grace of her extensions, that is Sakis, and their extensions, that is Manjaris. We have to pray for their grace and invite Radharani. Radharani is very merciful, most merciful. Just because Krishna took the mood and form of Radharani, he became most munificent form of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is because of Radharani. Radharani is so merciful. She wants all jivas should be engaged in the service of Krishna. So she's the best servitor of Krishna. Original Krishna is only with Radharani, because she can serve him to his full satisfaction. You remember when Krishna took the form of Narayan in Paitagram, other gopis, they came and they offered Dandavat to Narayan, and they were not interested in him. They asked, have you seen Krishna? There was no reply, so they went searching. But when Radharani came, then Krishna could not hold his form anymore in front of her because of the power of that, her love. He could not. He had to become Krishna with two hands and with flute. So Radharani can control Krishna also. You will find her glories narrated in Bhagavatam indirectly and in Chaitanya Charitamrita directly. There Kaviraj Goswami opened this tattva that we'll hear tomorrow. But there also Krishna is so much eager to get that. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is described, eager to get that what Radharani is having. That prem and so much bliss she's getting. So those who are in the service of Radharani, they can get the highest type of, highest quality of rasa, because she can draw that from Krishna by her service. Highest quality type and also quantity. That is why that is the highest. And we are fortunate we can get that by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this Kali Yuga, blessed Kali Yuga. So we should not miss this opportunity. So we have to pray today for her grace, that tomorrow kindly she will appear, because Radharani is eternal and her appearance in this world is also eternal. That pastime is appearing in some universe continuously, one after another. It is there. And also another type of eternal appearances in a purified heart of pure devotee. Radharani will make that appearance lila. So therefore we have to sanctify, purify our heart and pray for her grace. Then if she appears, then there will be ecstatical feelings. Our Gurudev made this pastime to show us. On Radhashtami day, he said, I'm not getting any ecstatical symptoms on her appearance day. That is due to some offense in me. Means Gurudev teaching by example that as long as there is some offense, means some other desires, some other these things, then Radharani cannot appear. And we cannot have that transcendental blissfulness. So that is why we have to be careful to give up other things and pray for her grace, that is for her service. Even Radharani is so merciful. She herself is saying, out of mercy, not out of false ego, out of mercy, why you don't pray for my grace? I am very merciful. Why you don't pray for my grace? Means you pray for my grace. She herself is inviting this out of compassion for living entities. So tomorrow we hope she will kindly appear in our hearts and bestow service of her lotus feet. Then everything you have. And today also is the appearance day of one of prominent disciples of Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. That is Srila Bhakti Vichar Bishnu Goswami Maharaj. He is now present Acharya, one of them in their mission. He appeared on this day, Lalita Devi, in a Vaishnava family, and from childhood he was interested in all these spiritual practices and meeting many different kinds of sadhus out of curiosity and seeing, but he was not attracted by anyone until he met Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. And Puri Goswami Maharaj is in the service of Radharani. So Srila Vishnu Maharaj became attracted and surrendered to him, and then gradually he joined the mat and was doing all kinds of services, and also very learned in Sanskrit and in all devotional scriptures he studied, very learned, and was assisting Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj in preaching in India and also in Western countries. He was always there with him, and sometimes Puri Goswami Maharaj would engage him in speaking Harikatha and also doing Kirtan and other services for Yagya and all this. We saw this, and answering questions and all and there. Then also Puri Goswami Maharaj, some years, maybe 1 or 2 years before his disappearance, he wrote one letter in which he told to Bishnu Maharaj to continue with the mission, means he blessed him. So after that, Bishnu Maharaj used to travel alone to Western countries also. And then after Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj's disappearance, he became one of the 3 next acharyas of their Krishna Chaitanya mission. And since that time, he's traveling everywhere and inspiring, awakening all jivas into the service of Krishna. It is also our great fortune. We met him every year since 1999. My mother was already 98. So every year he used to come with Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj, and also later on alone. In COVID he did not come, but this year also he came on Guru Purnima day. We had very nice program. He also helped us a lot with our Gokul organization here in Slovenia, and also he answered many of my questions all the time. Whenever I asked him sometimes something, he gave a reply based on Shastra and Mahajanas, means great devotees' writings, and what he heard from Gurudev. So today it is his 68th Vyasa Puja. So I remember him, his affection since beginning. He also wrote in one book, my Chaitanya Charitamrita, some blessing there. I was reading that Chaitanya Charitamrita, so like very close. So I'm remembering his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. She's writing 67, but I saw on that poster 68 Vyasa Puja. Maybe Indian calculation is there. So we will stop here, and we should pray for Radharani's grace that she may appear tomorrow. So tomorrow we will have one program with devotees that will be in morning time, but this Skype will also be there in evening as usual.